name is Lucy and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me. It means so much to me. Please do consider smashing that subscribe button. I would love to have you back for future videos. And if you're already subscribed, then welcome back. And you may be able to tell I'm back home in Dubai as I'm filming this video. If you're new here, you probably won't know that I actually grew up in Dubai. That's where my parents live. This is my bedroom at home and I've not been here for 10 months, which is just crazy. I know because of COVID, so many people have gone through the same thing, but for me, not going home for 10 months just seems like absolute madness. I used to come back every 6 weeks, and honestly, it's so nice to be back. It's so nice to be with my parents and my dog. Obviously, I've seen my parents in those 10 months, but I've not seen my dog for 10 months, so I'm so happy to be back with her. I am going to be vlogging some of this trip, so be sure to be subscribed so you can see that. Also, if the camera seems a bit wobbly or anything, it's because you're currently balanced on a suitcase, 2 boxes that I got birthday presents in, and a book, because this idiot forgot to bring her tripods with her. So if it's a bit wobbly, I really apologize, but hopefully it will sort itself out during the video. Today's video, I am going to be doing part 2 of my theatre roundup. I did one of these around September time, I think, and you guys seem to really enjoy it, which is basically where I talk about shows I've seen recently, what I thought about them, if I recommend you guys to go and see them if they're still on. And I'm also going to be talking in this video about what I've got booked to go and see soon, because you know what, I feel like December is like the perfect time to go to the theatre. It's such a family occasion. It can feel quite festive. You can go for dinner in London. London is so festive. You can then go and see a show. It's honestly just such a nice thing to do, and especially when the weather is as horrendous as it is in the UK right now. I keep seeing photos and thinking, do I want to leave 30-degree heat and go back to the UK? I'm not too sure, but the theatre is a perfect event when the weather's rubbish. So here's some suggestions of shows you should maybe go and see in December, and what shows I've seen and what I thought about them. If you enjoy it, please do smash a big thumbs up to let me know. Also, don't forget to go follow me over on TikTok. As I'm filming this, I'm so close to 11,000 followers, and that's just crazy to me, so I'd love if you would follow me over there. And you can follow me over on Instagram as well. I'm posting loads of stories and stuff over there, especially while I'm home, and I always post about it on my Instagram when I go and see a show. So yes, let's get into my theatre roundup. Okay, so first up, I saw the 9 to 5 UK tour at the New Wimbledon Theatre. I took my lovely friend and housemate Ella with me, and honestly, it was such a good night. I saw 9 to 5 when it was on in the West End at the Savoy with Amber Davies in it and Bonnie Langford in it, and I have to say, it was outstanding. It was such a good show. I was never really sure about 9 to 5 because personally, like, I'm not the biggest Dolly Parton fan. I feel like it's not really my generation. Like, I think her music's great, but I'm not a die-hard Dolly Parton fan. So I wasn't really going for the reason of because I love Dolly Parton. I was just going to see the show, and it was phenomenal when I saw it there. Like, outstanding. The vocals were next level, and I have to say, the tour did not disappoint. It was so good. It is such a high energy show. The dancers in the ensemble, well, not just the dancers, like the dancing in the ensemble, oh my gosh, like, so high energy, so full out. The lifts were so cool. Those girls like literally flying in the air. It was so good, and it's just such good fun, and I actually love going to see shows like that and seeing people around me in the theatre who are like massive Dolly Parton fans, and they are just like living their absolute best life while watching that show. So yeah, they are out on tour. I would 10 out of 10 recommend going to see it. I think that their tour is like coming to an end. That could be wrong, but if they are coming to a city near you, go and see it. It's such a good night. You're gonna absolutely love it. Ella also loved it. We both had so much fun. Ella had never seen it before as well, so it was nice for her to get to see something new. But yeah, it's a really great show, and I went to go see that at the New Wimbledon Theatre. I was gifted the tickets just for complete transparency. I don't have to film this video though. It's my choice to film it. As always, thank you to the New Wimbledon Theatre for giving me these opportunities, because it's just crazy and I love it so much, and I love being able to share so much theatre with you guys. Next up, I want to talk about a cabaret that I went to see, and this was the All That Glitters Cabaret. This was a one night only performance, so unfortunately you won't be able to see it, but I just wanted to really briefly talk about it. This cabaret was actually put on by 2 people that I went to Erdang with, by Harvey and Mariana, and they did a spectacular job. It was at a really small venue called Above the Stag in Vauxhall. I went with Ella and Gabby, and one of my best friends, Chantel, was singing in it, and it was just a lovely night. It was a really nice camaraderie, lots of Erdang people performing, and oh, it was just so nice to see all my friends like doing so well, and the fact that Mariana and Harvey were like putting this on and presenting it. It was epic. Always go and support your friends. Like, it just is such a nice thing to do, because I feel like this industry is crazy, and if we can all just go and support each other, it just makes it that little bit easier. Oh my gosh. Next up, I went to see The Woman in Black, guys. I can't lie to you, I hate horror with like every bone in my body. Anyone who knows me will tell you I don't watch horror movies. I hate Halloween. It's just not for me. I don't like being scared. I don't understand the fun of being scared. It's just not an emotion that I enjoy. But I got gifted these tickets, and oh my gosh, I'm so glad I did, because it was such a fun night. I would never have gone to see The Woman in Black. I can't lie to you, it's not a show that I would book tickets for. It's a play, in case you guys didn't know, it's actually not a musical. I just wouldn't have booked tickets to it. I know I wouldn't. It's been on since like the 80s, which is crazy. And I mean, I've lived in London for 3 years now, and I've never thought once about, oh, maybe I should go see The Woman in Black. But oh my gosh, I'm so glad I've seen it. And if you haven't seen it, I would really recommend you go. I can't lie, I didn't really watch a lot of Act 2. I just kind of sat like this if the stage was there, and just like didn't look but listened, because I think for me it was too much. If I looked and listened, I wouldn't have slept for about a year, because I'm just such a wimp. Like, I don't understand why I'm such a scaredy cat, but I just get so in my head. I think maybe because I've got like a vivid imagination. Like, I just then would think The Woman in Black was in my bedroom for the next 6 months and wouldn't sleep. So I didn't really look that much at the stage when it was scary, but I heard it and I was still terrified. So honestly, go and see it, guys. Also, if you just want to see some outstanding acting, then go and see this play. It's a two-hander. It's literally just two guys, and the fact that they can create this world and this like terror just by the two of them is incredible. And their acting was honestly next level, like so naturalistic, so detailed, and just incredible. I can't recommend it enough. I doubt it's going to be closing anytime soon, but go and see it. Again, I was gifted these tickets. I don't have to say any of this though. I took my housemate Gabby with me, and she is obsessed with horror, being scared, all that kind of stuff. So it was like so up her alley, and she absolutely loved it. And then she just continued to scare me after the show because she knew I was terrified. Even if you're a scaredy cat like me, it's worth going once. Next up, I want to talk about & Juliet. Now, this was a very special evening. I vlogged it, so if you haven't seen that vlog, do go check it out. It is such a, oh, it's just such a nice vlog, and I'm so glad I've got it for the memories. Oh, dying. If you guys didn't know, my housemate Reese is in & Juliet. It is his professional debut and West End debut. So we went to go and see his opening night performance. I went with Isabella and Eleanor, because when Reese booked the job, it was the four of us living in a house together, so we booked the tickets. And honestly, it was such a good night. It was also the first, obviously, night of the reopening of & Juliet. So they made such a big deal of it. We got like postcards from the evening. We got Prosecco free at the theatre. There was such a nice vibe. I met so many of you guys there. I honestly was like just having the best time of my life. It is a jukebox musical of all Max Mara songs. A lot of his songs.
Max Mara songs, am I okay? That's literally a dress designer. I meant Max Martin, of course.
He wrote like a lot of Katy Perry songs, so you will like know basically every song in that show. And it's kind of about what would have happened if Juliet didn't die, and like how her life would have gone and what she would have done. It's so fun. I can't recommend it enough. I had actually seen the show before. Me, Reese, Eleanor and Isabella had gone to see it. I think it was like the final West End show I saw before lockdown. Go and see it, you're not gonna regret it. It is such a good, fun, feel-good show. And I think it's such a good one for the family as well. Like, go and see it over Christmas with your family. I think everyone will enjoy it. Next up, I went to another cabaret, and that was the 80s Throwback Cabaret. English? The 80s Throwback Cabaret, which was produced and put on by a guy called Curtis Patrick, who was the year above me at Erdang. Again, another Erdang production show. That really didn't make sense. Another Erdang show produced, no, oh my gosh, Lucy. Another show produced by an Erdang grad. That is what I was trying to say. My two housemates, Gabby and Ella, were performing in it, so I especially wanted to go and support because they were in it. They did so well. They were outstanding. There was also, of course, loads of Erdang people in it, and it was just such a nice evening. It was at the Union Theatre, which is in Moorgate. Was it Moorgate? Yeah, I think it was. It was around the city area, and it was a really cute theatre. It's like a pub bar kind of vibe, and then we went in, watched the show, and then at the end we all had drinks and we all chatted, and there was loads of grads there. It was such a great event, so like congratulations to Cassius for that event. I loved attending it, and yeah, well done to Gabby and Ella and everyone else performing, but especially my girls Gabby and Ella, because they smashed it. And finally, the final show I'm going to talk about today is the Heathers UK tour. I saw Heathers at the Haymarket, and I spoke about this in my last theatre roundup video, that I'd never really seen Heathers before, never listened to the soundtrack, but then after that show I was obsessed, like next level obsessed, and I could understand the hype. So when the New Wimbledon Theatre invited me to come and see Heathers press night, I was like, absolutely, I will be there straight away. And it was so good. The tour cast was phenomenal, and oh, it was just amazing. It's such a good show. I absolutely jammed to the whole soundtrack of Heathers on a drive the other day. I was going on like a 2-hour drive, and I put on the soundtrack and I sang it from beginning to end, and I just had the best time of my life, to be honest. And just before I end this video, I thought I'd give a sneak preview of what I'm going to see next, so what's going to be in my next theatre roundup video. First up, I'm going to the Dick Whittington Panto at the New Wimbledon Theatre for press night. It should be really fun. Then I'm also going, oh my gosh, to the Bring It On gala performance at the South Bank Centre. What is my life? When I got the invite to that, I honestly thought I died and gone to heaven. If you guys don't know, I did Bring It On as my third year musical. I love Bring It On so much. I think the South Bank Centre is like one of my favourite venues in London, and the fact that I've been invited to that just like makes my brain want to explode. Like, what is my life? I'm so excited. Obviously I'm gonna vlog the Panto and Bring It On, because like so excited. And then I'm also gonna get tickets to go see Heathers at the Other Palace, because I need to see that. That's kind of all I've got planned before Christmas. I'm literally only back in London for like 2 weeks, so I don't think I have time to do any more than that. But come the new year, I'm gonna see loads of stuff. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see and what you would recommend to me that you've seen recently if I haven't seen it. That is today's video. I do hope that you have enjoyed it. If you have, please do smash a big thumbs up to let me know. As I said, don't forget to go follow me over on TikTok, almost at 11k, which to me is crazy, and it honestly just means so much to me. And you can follow me over on Instagram as well. I update that daily, and you get to know about stuff so quickly over on Instagram. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel. It means so much to me. My YouTube channel is like my little baby. I get scared sometimes that it feels neglected because I'm only uploading once a week, but I'm really trying my best, and if I can get back up to 2 videos a week, I will. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for all your love and support as always. You guys are the best, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!